16-1, the mark to this point for Caleb Henson, having risen to number 2 overall with what was a strong performance, a runner-up performance on his part in Vegas for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Caleb, he's been having a heck of a year. Just a consistent wrestler. I think Coach Roby was asked to describe him in a few words, and he said, no quit. He's just a goer, likes to score points, and I'm sure they just want to see him, continue with this consistency, keep scoring points and keep the pressure on.
Dawson Sihavong given the responsibility of tangling with Henson on this day.
Henson in on the shot right there, finishes quick.
Henson is dominant in the Keystone Classic as he's been at any point this year, setting the stage for what was that runner-up performance, CKLV. Of course, he wrestled number 1 overall, Ridge Lubbock of Nebraska. 3-4 decision, the final.
Sihavong gets a reversal here. It's a little Granby roll.
Pulls back within 1 after the strong start by Henson.
Henson Klein getting back to the feet, look for hand control.
About Henson's run through Vegas. Won Tech Fall major decision, then decisions against the 7th and 3rd ranked wrestlers in the country. It's why he finds that 2 beside his name as he went toe-to-toe. Again, 3-4, the ultimate decision as that highly anticipated match with Ridge Lubbock went down. And, that was the match that was the feature match in many ways of the championship rounds in Vegas.
Yeah, you don't see Henson take too many steps backwards. He's a forward pressure wrestler, finds the angles. That was a great little ankle pick technique he hit right there. Clean. Those are great techniques because you can attack below the knee, and they're hard to defend. You can't get into scramble positions, and you can finish them quickly and cleanly.
Trying to provide the bounce back bout in what was our highlight bout of the day. Henson is once again off to a strong start. 1 minute remaining in the opening round.
Sihavong's dangerous down here. He hit that Peterson roll and almost got reversal with some back points that earlier in the period. Here Henson going with the cross wrist roll, looking for some tilt points.
A ride time approaching a minute now. Riding time at 52 at last check.
Sihavong keeping his base under him. Needs to try to work to his feet here, get some hand control. Henson's doing a good job of controlling that near wrist. Looking for a claw position. Henson's not just riding, he's looking for some turns here. He's looking to get some back points for the pin.
Sihavong looking for a record. Talked about the 16-1 start for Henson. What a strong year it's been. Trying to build on that. So far, so good in this first period, which is decisively going to go Caleb Henson's direction. 7-2, the advantage he holds through 1. Here's the most recent of the takedowns for Henson.
This is a great little ankle pick. Boom, snags that ankle. It's hard to defend that, hard to get into a scramble position. You can finish it clean and quick.
Henson, who was, we mentioned that Keystone Classic was a takedown clinic on that occasion earlier in the year, outscored the field 72-13.
Yeah, he's not only, he's a goer and a grinder, and he's a lot of forward pressure, but he's very technically sound too. He finds those angles, finds those low-level attacks, which allow you to score a lot of points. When you put a lot of pressure on your opponent and you have the technique and the angles to back it up with it, you can lead to a lot of points, which is exciting to watch. And
it went major decision, Tech Fall to pick up that title a year after placing 3rd in that event. And then we talked about it, followed it up with Vegas, in which it was Tech Fall major decision and 2 consecutive decisions before the final. And in command here at 7-3. Point notch, though, for an escape to pull within 3. And that now puts the takedown back on the table all of a sudden for Sihavong, who's hanging in there.
Yeah, he's in there battling. Henson's got a good lead, a 4-point lead, but Sihavong's he's not taking a back seat. He's giving an effort. He's working hard in the bottom, scrambling on these takedowns. Henson does a good job, get the angle right here, shelves the leg, finishes it nicely. And Henson, he's looking to score points, not only on the feet, but on the top position too. You can tell he's got some good techniques from the top position. He likes to tilt.
But yet another of the takedowns just a moment ago from the takedown machine that is Henson, one of the headliners of this day for Virginia Tech, still comfortably out front inside the final 20 seconds of our second period.
That goes a long way. You know, he's ranked second in the country right now. And like you just went through, he's scoring a lot of points. And that's what you want to see. You want to develop that mentality no matter who you're wrestling. You're just trying to score points the whole match. And, you know, that with that number 2 ranking and the success he has, and he's an All-American, that's going to go a long way. He's got a bright future.
There's a list of the Hokies with that designation that you mentioned. And, you know, in the overall big picture of the duel today, Darryl, it comes at a time when Virginia Tech just experienced its first setback. And here he comes storming out of the gate with a commanding 14-4 advantage and riding time strongly in his favor as well.
Yeah, definitely. He's coming out here and getting him back on track team-wise. Nice shot right there. He's got some great technique, very clean technique. And he's such a physical wrestler. As the match goes on, those shots get a little bit easier and easier as you kind of wear your opponent down and build that lead. Another nice shot.
Way out front, and another impressive performance from Henson, and he will be greeted nicely by the fans inside Castle Coliseum for the latest of his wins by technical fall. What a job for Henson, and what a bounce-back match in our feature match of the day for the leader of this Virginia Tech squad.
Yeah, impressive match there. You know, those takedowns weren't that easy at the beginning of the match, but he kept building that lead, and was able to get that tech fall.